What is up, guys? NASCAR Mobile 48 back again, and welcome back to Playoff Predictions, Season 2 edition of the Playoff Predictions. Last year, we predicted the playoffs of who would win the championship, and of course, we were wrong. We picked back Keselowski, but we're back here with Season 2, and we're going to be predicting the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series season playoffs. Right now, we're going to be doing the round of 16, and then a couple weeks later, we'll be doing who will be eliminated after the round of 12, and then the round of 8, and then who will win the championship, and that's just how it's going to be, just like last year. So let's go ahead and get ready, as let's take a look at our playoff competitors for 2021. We have Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Christopher Bell, Michael McDowell, Eric Almirola, Tyler Reddick, and finally Kevin Harvick. And those are your 16 drivers entering into the playoffs. And now I just want to say I did not get all 16 of these drivers correct, because I believe I got 11 right. Actually, I'm not 100% sure, because I do know for this much I did, of course I have to get some rap. I did not predict McDowell or Bell to make the playoffs. I predicted Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Kevin Harvick, Alex Bowman, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Martin Truex Jr., Eric Almirola, Chase Briscoe, Bubba Wallace, and William Byron. So really I got 14 out of 16 right, because Briscoe and Bubba Wallace did not make the playoffs, but Bell and McDowell did. So Bell, I did say he probably finished like 18th in the standings. And so I was close with Christopher Bell, because it was hard for me to choose if he was going to make the playoffs. But McDowell, that was whoever picked McDowell to make the playoffs at the beginning of the season is an absolute legend. And they should go and win the lottery. That's if Michael McDowell can get through the first round. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and dive on in. We're not going to reveal all 4 drivers that I'm picking to be eliminated. We're just going to go one at a time. So we're going to start with the driver who I think is going to miss the playoffs out of all 16 of these competitors. So now here is driver number 1. It is Michael McDowell. Now here's my reasoning why I don't think McDowell will make the round of 12. He's in Front Row Motorsports equipment, and of course McDowell's a pretty decent driver, but especially these races that we're going to, like these 3 racetracks we're going to, plays nothing into his strengths, especially ever since he's been with Front Row Motorsports since 2018 and stuff. They haven't really had the best luck. Since he's been with Front Row Motorsports, his average finish at Darlington's like 23rd or 24th, so that's not good for him. And Richmond's 27th, and then Bristol's like also 27th. So of course McDowell, he's a really nice, solid race car driver. He does deserve to be in the Cup Series. Just the equipment is the problem, because Front Row Motorsports is not a playoff competitive team, in my opinion. If they were a playoff competitive team, then we'd be seeing Anthony Alfredo in here. But I want to see what they can do with the next gen car. That would be really cool to find out, but we'll see, because people are saying that the second charter for 2311 may be coming from Front Row Motorsports and stuff, or some people are saying, 2311 might be buying out Front Row Motorsports, which I hope is not happening, but we'll just have to see. But for Michael McDowell, he's still a pretty solid driver in my opinion. Just the equipment he's in is definitely going to bring him down and stuff, because at Darlington earlier this year, he did finish 27th. At Richmond earlier this year, he did finish 27th as well. And then last year when we were at Bristol, I'm not sure what position he finished in. Actually, I just looked it up. Last time we were at Bristol on the oval, no dirt on it, he finished 10th. So that's pretty good for him, but still the first 2 tracks definitely going to bring him down. So that is why I think Michael McDowell will not be making it into the round of 12, because the equipment that he's in. And now for driver number 2, it is Christopher Bell is the second driver who I think will not make it into the round of 12. And here's my reasoning. Just the lack of experience for him, just like with a couple of other drivers, like Michael McDowell, this is his first season entering the playoffs and stuff, and it's gonna be a lot of pressure put onto him because Joe Gibbs picked him to drive this 20 car last season when they said that Eric Jones was not returning. So this is Christopher Bell's time to step up, and if he doesn't step up, that's not going to be looking so good. But he did make the playoffs, which is good. He did get a win in his second start with JGR in the Cup Series, so that's good. But the tracks, they're a bit iffy. I mean, his average finish at Darlington is like 20th, 21st. Average finish at Richmond is like 9th or 10th, so that's pretty solid. And then his average finish at Bristol is like 16th and stuff. So you can't really go full on it for Christopher Bell because this is his first season with JGR, because last year he was with Levi Family Racing, which is the 23 car of this year. But still, Christopher Bell has had some decent runs. I mean, like I said, with Richmond, he did finish 4th there earlier this year because he has a pretty good history at Richmond. So if there's a really great track for Christopher Bell in this first round, it has to be Richmond. Bristol, I'm not sure how he would do, but like I said, average finish was 16th and stuff. And then also, not only that, we do have Darlington, and he did finish 14th earlier this year at Darlington, which is not bad, but it's also not really that good, especially for like a playoff driver like him. So of course he's gonna have to step up. And then last year in the 95 car, he did finish 28th, so that's gonna be a bit of an issue for Christopher Bell. So I do not think Christopher Bell will make it on to the next round because the amount of pressure he's going to be put on, because the 20 car did not make the playoffs last year either. And now driver number 3 is bam, Eric Amarilla is the third driver who I do not think will make it on to the next round because the struggle slump he's been on this season, and just SHR in general, because his average finishes, let's go over them. Darlington, it's a 16th, and these are average finishes since he's been with SHR. So it's a 16th at Darlington. At Richmond is a 12.5, which is not bad, but then Bristol is 22.8. So that's pretty, it's not really that bad. But last year, or actually no, earlier this year for Eric Almirola at Richmond, he did finish 6th. That was when he got his first top 10 of the season, so Richmond should be a track that he should be looking forward to. Darlington, on the other hand, he DNF'd, but it was not his fault, so can't really say how he will do at Darlington. So 37th, definitely not going to look good, even though it wasn't his fault. And then finally, he finished top 5. He finished 5th last year in the Bristol night race, so that's actually another good track. So these short tracks are definitely going to be playing off into his favor, but that's bringing back to my main reason of why he will not make it to the next round, because SHR was not as good as they were last year. That's the issue. They were just not as good as they were last year, and that's going to definitely put some pressure on Amarilla. And Amarola's just had a terrible season. Some of it's been his fault, some of it has just been unfortunate issues. A lot of them has been unfortunate issues for the 10 team. So really sucks that I have to put up Amarilla for elimination, but it's just the honest truth. You just want to be honest and stuff. So my main reason for Amarilla not making it into the next round is just because of the slump he's been on this season. And now the final driver who I predict will not make it into the round of 12 and will be eliminated after the round of 16, it's gonna go to Brad Keselowski. Some of you may be wondering, Brad Keselowski, but he's a champion. He won a race this year. He won at Talladega. Yes, I know Keselowski is a really good driver, and there's probably some other drivers in the playoffs that are not as good as him. But, this brings me to my main issue with Keselowski. This season, well, especially, no, it's not even that. Coming into the playoffs right now, in the last few races, he's not been so good. I mean, let's just look at his last few standings in these last few races, because they have not been Brad Keselowski like. You get what I'm saying? I mean, he did get a 35th place at the Glen. He struggled the entire day. Did get 24th at the Brickyard, and then he did get 33rd just this past Saturday. But I get what you're saying. Oh, but it was a road course. Some of it wasn't even his fault, and it's a super speedway. But I get that. But that's a lot of pressure for Keselowski, because they're not entering so high coming into the playoffs right now, and I don't think it's just going to be working out for them either, because we have Darlington. His average finish at Darlington is 11.6. That's pretty good, but if we go back to Darlington earlier this year, he started on the pole and finished 24th. Ever since Darlington, Like, Darlington was the first race that Keselowski started to struggle just like that. So that was the big issue for him. And then Richmond, his average finish is it's pretty good. I'd have to say it's 11.1 or just 11th and stuff. That's pretty good. And he did finish 14th there earlier this year, so that's not too bad. But you definitely want to do better, especially have drivers who currently look better than him as of right now. And then last year in the Bristol race, I believe Brad Keselowski did. I'm not sure if he got a top 5. No, I don't think he did. I think he finished. I'd have to say I don't even think he finished in the top 20. I'm not 100% sure. No, wait, yeah, I remember. He finished 34th. And guess where he started? Guess where he started? He started first. He started first in that race and finished 34th. So Keselowski definitely has a lot of pressure on him. But my main reason for why Keselowski is probably going to be eliminated after the round of 16 is because he just does not have enough momentum for him or nor his team coming into the playoffs, because right now they don't look like the strongest playoff competitor. They don't look championship bound, not as much as they did last year. This year they could be around the first round exit, maybe the second round, because if he makes it past the first round, I would not be shocked. For the second round, I don't think so, but that's what I have to say. So my main reason for Keselowski, he just does not have enough momentum on his side. So the drivers that I predict that will move on into the round of 12 will be Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Busch, Mark Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, and Kevin Harvick going on into the round 2, while I predict that Michael McDowell, Christopher Bell, Eric Amarilla, and Brad Keselowski all gone after the round of 16. So it's a big, bold move, especially with that Brad Keselowski pick. But we'll just have to see. Anything can happen. But this is just a prediction because we're going to Darlington and we're going to Bristol and Richmond, and we have not raced on the concrete Bristol. Or is it concrete? I'm not 100% sure. I doubt it. The regular paved Bristol there. That's better. The regular paved Bristol. We've not done that in a year. So we just have to wait for that. But anyway, that's going ahead and do it for this episode, guys. And that's going to do it. So, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I just made a video for my gaming channel, NASCAR Gaming 48, a couple of days ago, so go check that out. Also, the link to my channel will be in the description. Same thing with the link to my Instagram, so go ahead, follow me on Instagram. Link will be in the description. Also, of course, we'll have the Darlington review up this Sunday night or probably Monday morning, because it's going to be Labor Day weekend, so cannot wait for that 3-day weekend. Yes! But anyway, that's going to do it. So see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, and see you in the next one. Peace out.